Good day and welcome to the channel. The film that I have chosen to consider today is Olympus Has Fallen, which is a 2013 political drama based film, which is a great film for the following reasons, which we will get into now. So, the first reason why Olympus Has Fallen is a great film is because of the director, whose name is Antonian Fuqua, who has directed several great films over his very short directorial career, which are the following. So he started in '98 with The Replacement Killers, followed by Bay in 2000, Training Day in 2001, Tears of the Sun in 2003, King Arthur in 2004, Shooter in 2007, Brooklyn's Finest in 2009. This film that we're considering now, Olympus Has Fallen, 2013, and its follow-up films in 2016, London Has Fallen, and 2019, Angel Has Fallen. He's directed the Equalizer series 1, 2, and 3 in 2014 through to 2023. Southpaw in 2015, The Magnificent Seven in 2016, Infinite and The Guilty in 2021, The Emancipation in 2022, and finally Michael, which is a film on Michael Jackson in 2026. So there's his films, and there are several there that stand out, such as The Equalizers, Magnificent Seven, this one and this sequels, and King Arthur. The second reason why Olympus Has Fallen is a great film happens to be the cast. We have Jared Butler, Aaron Eckhart, Morgan Freeman, Angela Bassett, Robert Forster, Cole Hauser, Finley Jacobson, Ashley Judd, Melissa Leo, Dylan McDermott, Radha Mitchell, and Rick Yoon. Now, obviously, many of these actors and actresses have had well well defined acting careers. Let's turn to the third thing about this film, and that is one of its central characters, or the actor behind the character, Banning, that being Jared Butler, who has starred in the following films: Dawn O'Brien, Lance Broadway, Corey Kittles, Hyung Sim, Phil Austin, James Ingersoll, Freddie Bush, Kevin Moon, Milana Lee, Sam Medina, and Lawrence O'Donnell. He has starred in the following films: Mrs. Brown, Tomorrow Never Dies, Tale of the Mummy, Fast Food, One More Kiss, The Cherry Orchard, Dracula 2000, Harrison's Flowers, Jewel of the Sahara, Please, Shooters, Rain of Fire, Laura Croft, Timeline, Phantom of the Opera, Dear Frankie, The Game of Their Lives, Beowulf and Grendel, The Shadow Company, Wrath of Gods, 300, Butterfly on the Wheel, P.S. I Love You, Nims Island, Rock and Roller, Watchmen, The Ugly Truth, Gamer, Law Abiding Citizen, The Bounty Hunter, How to Train Your Dragon, Legend of the Bone Pepper Dragon, Gift of the Night Fury, Perennialness, Machine Gun Preacher, Chasing Mavericks, Playing for Keeps, Movie 43, and that leads on to this very film, Olympus Has Fallen, going from 98 to 2013. And there are plenty of other films after that, but I just wanted to give a brief kind of sketch of the films he'd done prior to this series of films and its first one. Now let's come to a fourth thing about this film, and that is the music composer, who is named Trevor Morris. Let's consider the background of this composer, and here are a few of the films he's composed for: Teen Night, Hunger, Judge is God, Terminal Venus, Rancid, The Lost Angel, Three Needles, The Hills Have Eyes 2, Stolen, The Marine 2, Cruise, Beautiful Boy, Tornado Alley, Immortals, Gotham, The Scorpion King 3, Battle for Redemption, Fire with Fire, Death Race 3, Inferno, and then obviously this film in 2013, Olympus Has Fallen, and also its sequel, London Has Fallen. He's done Hard Target 2, and so on and so forth. That gives us a quite a big background to his scoring history. Now let's consider the actual tracks to Olympus Has Fallen, shall we? And they are as follows: Land of the Free, The Full Package, Stagecoach Crashes, Rocky Road Ice Cream. So number two, the full package also has another part to it called Snowy Car Talk, as does number three, Stagecoach Crashes, The Death of the First Lady. So Rocky Road Ice Cream, White House Air Attack, White House Ground Attack, Olympus Has Fallen, POEC, Incarceration, Bannon Steps into Action, Triage, Bannon Gathers Intelligence, Hunting Banning, He's in the Walls, Saving Spark Plug, Breaking Madam's Secretary, How Do You Know Krang's Name, Any Regrets, Seal, Helicopter Incursion, Walking the Plank, Fall in the Fleet, Mano y Mano, Stopping Cerebus, Daybreak, We Will Rise, and End Credits. So there are all the tracks that are dispersed throughout the whole 2 hour film, and they are great pieces of music that highlight this real nature of the film. Let's come to the final thing, that would be the fifth one, and that is both the budget and the box office income. The budget was 70 million for Olympus Has Fallen, and it gathered in a total of 170.3 million, which is really good for a film of this particular type. But let us now just take note of of the actual details of this box office, shall we? And to be honest, there isn't very much, but here it is. Olympus Has Fallen grossed 98.9 million in the US and Canada, and a further 71.3 million in other territories, for a worldwide total of 170.2 million against a budget of 70. And with a little bit more detail, in the first weekend, the film grossed 30.5 million, finishing second at the box office and exceeding predictions of 23 million. So yeah, it done very well, I would say, and it is a very good film for anyone who has this type of film as their sort of set film to watch, and particularly for anyone who loves action films as well as sort of political leaning films.